Box office failure, too big to cut. But the passionate crime drama from 17 years, even making the main actor who even more talked about. That's the audience's impression of him. After watching infidelity will be reduced. There's no shame in eating soft rice is not easy. Zheng Cheng is the epitome of soft rice. He was once but hard rice. Just because he met the woman rich family's daughter, he then rose through the ranks under his joined the ranks of life's winners. Especially after two people formal in front of my wife. He also acts neither humble nor chose to forget. Everything in front of him is brought to his heart. All this is the result of my own struggle. But the more I think the more formal it is. In fact, the more divisive even between a frown and his wife is very strong. This makes the foreigner strong and serious. To find a place to vent and Zidane wanted to come to the peaceful be more appropriate idea. Ordinary questions from my wife. Those who answered formally were extremely perfunctory. There are only after many discussions about Chu clearly knows that the other person has become a solemn soulmate. Xiao Xie has to wash her client's hair every day. Rough. So I solemnly helped him effectively remove with alkaline water. But Xiao Xie is also a strong woman. If he had any other way out, where can I wash my hair? Who doesn't want to be white but and does he have a choice? I hate my own hands. But do you care if I'm like this? However, Xiao Xie is becoming the better. It's not like that he doesn't like to as rough. I just want to use the old method my mother showed. Just better. But I like it. But never let your wife know. You can never get a divorce. Tracks at home should not be. If you fly to the point you have to choose then one of the two, will definitely be angry with Baoju. This day came that day. Zhang, my wife suddenly told her something about the flowers. There are two types. Nurtured one and red and one when white. This flower is planted, colors are often very monotonous. Or all white, or all red. In short, no other colors. I solemnly understood the meaning of your son's words, that he wants to stick with it. So I solemnly found Xiao Xie. I gave him a breakup fee of 200,000 yuan at a fixed price. I almost lost it. Hey, you didn't pay for this. Besides, what do I have to lose? Although on the surface Xiao Xie still generously accepted it was written on the side facing the other side. Like a fish drinking water. Know yourself about warmth and unfortunately love is not what if you want to sell. Look for a death and not a penny of these 200,000. He was right downstairs in the luxury nail salon and the where Zhang lived. He only brought the red sofa. That formal sofa. A younger brother gave Zhang the emotional struggle does not require even when it officially begins. And all this scene, they were all captured by a kind-hearted young on my not only that, the girl works in the photo studio and very good at collecting photos. This is for your use. There are also some photos of Zhengshu, but for these, and Xiao Xie is never told. Anyone out of curiosity. He has always been someone and with a sharp continue to observe this relationship unexpectedly. From afar. Yu just moved here a few days ago. Something happened. Someone threw paint on the car out. I also made a few cuts on the scared wife looked horrified. Let's look at it seriously. I guess 80% of cases but are caused by show paper cannot there are only it was spread on the head of Liu Feng. I blame the public security company for this Liu Fan duck is a bit not he doesn't like to talk. Sometimes I comfort and caress the shadow and always watched in silence. Unconscious way, silently fighting, created an inexpressible emotion. Can't say I liked it. I just always wanted to kiss this and tell Liu Fan the secret between Zhang and Xiao Xie is the shady couple. Later, when in contact learn about the life of Zhang's wife, the style of this rich daughter is clearly unusual. He doesn't need to go to work to grow roses. Even on the table, there is also a thick rose Bible, quite literary. A true wife gives Momo white rose, but the moment he took it, Huaguang was splashed with a stream of blood. The two of them screamed softly in fear. When the oily culprit has long since flowed, this series of accidents making Zhang feel very uncomfortable. And then, when miracles spilled and after running and laughing, I solemnly decided to have a nice chat with Xiao Xie. Admitted that he did all of this, and when I solemnly asked when you really want something, Xiao Xie's expression caused Zhang to collapse. I cried solemnly and this is obviously because he wanted to move forward to comfort but Zheng became even more hysterical. When I returned home solemnly, his wife was on the ground. Their son went missing. Without saying that, what did Yu Hao do? The formal bottom line has been completed. Facing the fat woman who destroyed his family. Seriously. There's no He entered Xiaoxia's nail salon, and they burnt a mosquito. After letting Yu relax her, he hit it with an ashtray, which he quickly copied. One moment is not enough. He attacks 4 or 5 times in a row. However, Xiaoxia wanted to hold maybe until this happened. Only then did Zhang moved here. Maybe I just want to be closer to myself. Since you moved here from start to finish, I never even thought about destroying someone else's family. You may find it strange. This is not the same. Do you admit that breaking the game is a contradiction in stories? Let's see next. This way or another. If you kill someone solemnly, I saw my husband get into the police seems calm. Looks like he's ready. Welcome this unexpected surprise. Security guard Liu Fendo also saw after catching a glimpse of each other's soul. He went upstairs and returned. He carried out a little boy. This child is the missing child of Zhang security guard Liu Fendo also fell into a state of panic, not the other side silently. I unintentionally the teddy bear. Then I suddenly gave to Zhang. He vaguely believed that someone was following him. Attempt to turn round. A bit of cabbage disappeared in the dark. To reduce fear. Secret defined trustworthy. Person Liu Fendo observations over the past recent destruction of historical buildings. In fact, he is the dead Xiaoxia. But when little Wooly suddenly remembered the child, this moment silently changed my initial thoughts. Run away and call the police. That became the only thing he could do. So why were the children kidnapped by Fendo's house? Actually, this is from start to finish played by Liu Fendo. Abduction, a series. Forced to wait for a series. It really has nothing to do with Xiaoxia. We need to build the senior talking about opening an elementary. At that time, my wife was on her balcony. As soon as I saw that woman, she was even her husband's heart has betrayed him. In fact, it was my wife was investigated by a private the mistress has run. Should I make myself suffer, or should I continue to lie? The wise wife obviously chose the latter. But when he found out, after the husband snatched the bear from the child, that means the husband still cannot contact when crying because of cats. The wife then began to set out his car is driven by him. For everyone from the other side, it's like the husband becomes suspicious, causing the relationship with Chu San to break. But what the wife did not expect was what was surprising was that security guard Liu Fendo did not tell the truth. I only have one wife. He fell in love with this beautiful woman. My wife Fancy hesitantly asked you, how question? Do I have a boyfriend? This is difficult to say. Even if I go home at night, wife shows off her new nails to her husband and the solemn smile on his face stiffened immediately. The wife was confirmed. This battle is far from over. My wife understands that there are many. So I asked security. She cannot do what that's because the other party didn't expose only him. Then did my wife feel that Liu Fendo this person could be but he claims that he can do everything but must 1,000 yuan. Liu Fendo promised to fall in the mountains. And this incident, just silently, Zhang's greenhouse after that explosion. Liu Fendo calmly left. Within a few days, he leads to another steep quest, and this time the price has doubled. What makes my wife wonder this time? Liu Fendo did not take any money. He came to the house and asked for he wants to drink coffee. Neither does instant coffee. He wants his wife Zhang to make him a drink. Liu Fendo try this upscale lifestyle. As long as he has the same feelings. If I hadn't witnessed that scene, how does he get access to these things? If you can't push the envelope, when will we wait? Finished coffee. It's time for Liu Fendo to go to work. Liu Fendo is being cunning. Look at others indifferently. His wife asked to kick him out of the house. Liu Fendo was worried. Just throw the game at someone else. And this way is clearly better. That night I saw Red and Kissy. The wife thought, I will solemnly stay away from Xiaoxia because of these things. The misunderstood He even admitted that he was responsible. And this also made Zhang cry hard in front of Xiaoxia. Husband cried. It made my wife, who was eavesdropping. Why couldn't Zhang kill him? Stop all this. Now, he must make a decisive choice, even if that means burning the boat. He found Liu Fendo again, prepare a series of new plans. But this time Liu Fendo was even rudely extended his hand towards his wife Zhang. It made it a bit difficult. I heard Liu Fendo say that this time I respect my wife and feel but in his eyes, angry. People like Liu Fendo. He's just a vulgar person who only looks to not cause unnecessary trouble. Just give him the money. You only care about money. I will give it all to you. So later, Liu Fando stole Trin Chong. The wife is also in pretend that all of this is Xiaoxi. It's just that my wife didn't expect pushing the long-term depressed husband to the extreme. The next thing was to solemnly kill Xiaoxi. I entered prison forever. Hidden things have gotten out of hand. He is very worried. After all, chances other police will find him along the way. The wife then asked Liu Fendo's age. I know that the other person at this time 25 years. He said that in a few years he would still be clear. I just hope Liu Fendo can help him admit this his would be any other person. I will never agree to this. But Liu Fendo agreed. His wife tried and wanted to reward, but Liu Fando just gently said, "It's okay," and continue counting the money in your hand. Zhang realized Liu Fando is a little sick. Want to leave quickly. Unfortunately, Liu Fando pressed against the wall and kissed. At this time, Liu Fando just woke up. However, people in the distance, he hurried back to his residence. The story then connects to a silent visit and discovered the scene where Zhang's child silently called Liu Fando, who was holding his child. In the eyes of those who had no choice but to retreat to the an excellent kidnapper, and because he threatened the child, no one dared to come forward. But the real wife calmly walked forward. Liu Fando worriedly asked him what to do. But the answer he received from the other side. He was in the arms of Zhang's wife. There wasn't even a chess piece. Just traveled half of the intruder stabbed him through the body. You asked me what to do. It's up to you. After receiving this answer, Mr. Liu Fendo returned the child. He then handed over the key to the safe. Those are all the rewards he gets. But he kept the doors separate. Liu Fando then turned round and jumped down the stairs. My wife had to react seriously. It turned out that Liu Fando and the reward he secretly loves. That's because he really doesn't care about he just wants to enter his own life. Perhaps here with you, Fendo the solemn just wife. A pure and flawless white rose. That's why he ultimately chose to jump without reveling the truth. He hopes Zhang's wife, this white deal with these evil deeds, will always be beautiful. After the death of Liu Fando, life has returned to peace. And at this moment, his former wife is still in his Rose Bible. However, it wasn't only until then did I discover it's completely empty. Next to him, those brilliant roses have long since disappeared. And the other side, sad silence, finally pieced together the whole truth of the matter. He came to Liu Fendo, my favorite place to stand in a search. Only then did I realize the shadow under the sun of their flower house. Who will notice? People always stand in the... Where is the silent guardian who looks up at love? Curious and it is a rare urban love suspense film. It can be seen right from the movie title, and director Tron Hadbock hopes to achieve it in the end. Literally. But since both and commercial achievements and the effects the film creates are not perfect. Curiosity Kills Hair is a western. Literally translated it means curiosity can be dangerous. But look at the whole story, except for Momo. This character is related to curiosity. The film tells a complex, multifaceted story. The views I want to detail. Curious about the unknowns. The 7 years plus the devoted love between and the aspiration of those downstairs and the weak man. But through the expression of the main you'll see that the last one is the most beneficial performance. Liu Fando fell so I always held my wife and the reason why I always it's have because to of what he build an equal relationship between follow me. Liu Fendo's desire for high society, far beyond the love for a former wife. That's why he kept touching. If there is a shadow, it seems even like if it's speckled. It's still a regular pity between and the person. There is no connecting bridge. From beginning to end, he could to a top tool at the mercy and this kind of role opposition. In fact, it is also reflected in Zhang Xiaoxi followed. Zheng Sheng maybe he's also hoping to get up so and have sex that your hands make your nails brighter. But such emotions are not purely physical. He just wants to have an equal relationship. But unfortunately, faced the cruel truth. Love is not everything that can contain love is everything, often leading to further destruction. I treat Xiaoxi solemnly like the same thing happened to my wife about Zhang. 1 Eye and 10 Shadows. Enjoy classic works with you. If you find it interesting, don't forget to give me a like.